dear students, good morning to all. Today we start History Chapter 1, the Harappan Civilization. What do you mean by civilization? Civilization is said to be an advanced stage of human cultural development. Civilization means it is advanced stage of human cultural development. It implies the use of superior technology and complex economic relationship. And already you know the human development is in different ages, that is Paleolithic age, Neolithic age, Mesolithic age, Chalcolithic age and Bronze Age civilization. Then what do you know about Bronze Age civilization? From first of all, the human being used stone tools. Man gradually came to know the use of metals. Then after that metals, they used stone and copper tools. That period is known as Chalcolithic period. After that Chalcolithic period, next stage is Bronze Age civilization. Then what do you know about Bronze Age civilization? The human beings used bronze, or the growth of bronze in the first civilization. That is known as Bronze Age civilization. And during the time of Bronze Age civilization, the different civilization is there. First one is Harappan civilization, second one is Mesopotamian civilization, third one Chinese civilization, and fourth one Egyptian civilization. Then now we study the features of Harappan civilization. Then another name of Harappan civilization is Indus Valley civilization. Why this Harappan civilization is known as Indus Valley civilization? Because the informations we are get from near the river of Indus. Therefore, this Harappan civilization is known as Indus Valley civilization. Then we want to know the important features related to Harappan civilization. So many sources are there. The first one, Great Bath. Second one, Citadel. Third one, Seals. Fourth one, Bearded Man. Fifth one, Dancing Girl. Sixth one, Dockyard. And last one, Script. Then first one, Great Bath. What are the important features of Great Bath? The Great Bath is one of the largest public buildings. The first feature is related to the Great Bath is largest public building, and it has a large rectangular tank. There are two flights of step, one in the north and other in the south, leading into the tank. And the water for the bath was provided by a well in an adjacent room. These are the important features of Great Bath. First one, it is one of the largest public building, and it has a large rectangular tank, and there are two flights of step, one in the north and other in the south, leading into the tank. And the water for the bath was provided by a well in an adjacent room. Then second important source is Citadel. Second important source is Citadel. Then what are the features of Citadel? Citadel is the raised area of each city was called Citadel. Then there is a raised area in each city. That raised area was known as Citadel. It owed its height to the buildings and constructed on mud brick platforms. The Citadel had the houses of the ruling class and important buildings like the Great Bath. Then so many buildings are included in Citadel. For example of that buildings such as Great Bath, Granary, the Assembly Hall and the workshop. These are the important features of Citadel. Then third important source is seals. The seals used by Harappan shows their artistic skills. Then what are the important features of seals? They show the artistic skills. And the shape of these seals are rectangular, square or circular. Then the example of seals are two examples are there. First one is Pashupati seal and second one is unicorn seal. Then this Pashupati seal show that people believed in Shiva, but in unicorn seal shows the mythical belief of the people. That is the two types of seals, that is Pashupati seal and unicorn seal. Then it shows their artistic seals. And what are the features? What is the shape of these seals? It is rectangular, square or circular shape. And two example is seals are Pashupati seal and unicorn seal. Pashupati show that people believed in Shiva, and unicorn seal shows their mythical belief. Then next source is related to Harappan civilization is bearded man. Then what are the features of this bearded man? The stone sculpture of a man with a beard was discovered from Mohenjo-daro. The statue has a shawl worn over the left shoulder and the eyes are half closed. Therefore, some scholars believe that this is the statue of yogi, because just like a yogi, that means the statue has a shawl on over the left shoulder and half closed eye. Therefore, some scholars believe that statue of a yogi, this is a statue of a yogi. This culture is the high artistic value and points to the existence of skilled artisans in the Harappan civilization. That is the fourth source of Harappan civilization, bearded man. Then next one is dancing girl. There is another statue. It is dancing girl, and it is found at Mohenjo-daro. Then it shows the masterpiece of an art, and it shows a high degree of development in the art of sculpture. Another important source of Harappan civilization is in Harappan there is existed a great sculpture. There is a important artistic style is dancing girl. It is also a bronze statue. Then next important one is Dockyard. It is a rectangular area, and it is discovered at Lothal. Lothal is also in the one place of place is at Harappa. It was surrounded by a massive bricks wall and it protection against flood. Then what is the most important use of Dockyard? It protection against flood. That is the another important source of Harappan civilization. And the last one is script. Harappan people is also used some script. Which is regarded as a pictographic sheets. Its signs represent birds, fish and varieties of the human form. These are the important sources of Harappan civilization. Then what is the first feature of what do you mean by civilization? Civilization means it is an advanced stage of human cultural development. During the Bronze Age, so many civilizations are there. First one is Harappan civilization. Second one is Mesopotamian civilization. Third one Chinese, and next Egyptian civilization. And first one we want to study Harappan civilization. It is related to Indus Valley, and therefore it is known as Indus Valley civilization. Then we want to get the different informations related to this Harappan civilization. So many sources are there. First one is Great Bath. Second one Citadel. Third one Seals. Next bearded man. Next dancing girl, Dockyard and script. These are the important sources of Harappan civilization. Okay, today only this much. Then next class in next part. Okay, thank you.